Hey guys, Silva here, and it is December, which means that there's not that many new video games coming out this month. But there are some good ones that you're gonna need to know about. So first up, obviously, since we have early access to Rainbow Six Siege, we're gonna be talking about that. And that comes out a couple days from now, December 1st. Now that's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Um, if you haven't played a Rainbow Six game before, what's wrong with you? It's been like 20 years or something. I mean, pretty much since I've been thinking about shooting people, it's been Rainbow Six. Um, I think they started on PlayStation 1, so it goes back a while. I don't know if there was any on the PC before that, but I've definitely been playing it for almost as long as I remember. Obviously, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and even the first one, really good memories with that, especially because just most recently. But made some really good friendships out of those games. Those past two Rainbow Six games. They're definitely not like Call of Duty or Battlefield. They're definitely more like a Counter Strike. They're definitely more tactical and team based, and you really got kind of move slow, and you gotta camp, or as America's Army would say, use tactics. Um, and you got to communicate with your team. This is definitely not a game you're just going to pick up and really enjoy and have a good time and aka win by yourself. You're definitely, which don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people who could probably do that, but this is, you definitely want at least like two or three friends with you if you can't get a full team. That way at least you have microphones and you can talk to people and communicate and tell, oh, he's in this corner, he's in this hallway, shoot him, blah blah blah. um, but I've made friendships out of this, like actual real friendships out of this. Um, just, just grab some friends, man. See what happens. If you don't like it, don't like it. But I love the Rainbow Six Vegas games. So we're gonna move on now to same day, December 1st. Just Cause 3 is coming out, and that's coming for the PS4, the Xbox One, and PC as well. Um, I think I'm kind of in the minority here that I've actually played and really enjoyed the past two Just Cause games. I know a lot of people have played the second Just Cause, but a ton of people have not played Just Cause 1, or if they did, they hated it. But I thought it did a lot of cool things. And Just Cause 2, I mean, I owned for everything. I got it, the PC version, the PlayStation version, the Xbox 360 version, played it all. Loved every minute of it. Of course, PC version has a tons of cool mods. So definitely looking forward to that on the PC. Messing around with that, like that crazy, like what was it, like 80 something like multiplayer servers that this one dude hacked or like modded in. So you just have like 80 people running around in like this open world. I think it was 80. Like in my head, I'm thinking 18, but no, I'm pretty sure it was like 80. It was crazy because that open world was huge. So if you like open world games and like goofy, silly stories, this is definitely for you. It's also like a pretty decent third-person shooter, but just remember it's on the goofy side. And then of course December 4th, you have Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles 10 or X for the Wii U. I haven't played any of these games, but I know the people that play them really like them. I have thought about getting into them, but I don't know where even to begin. Um, then on the 5th, we have the PlayStation Experience, so they're going to announce a bunch of new games, but that's probably for 2016. I don't think they're going to be announcing anything for December, so that's not even worth mentioning, but just keep an eye out for that. And then on December 10th, you have Among the Sleep for PS4. I have not seen anything on this. I don't know what it's about, but it's a PS4 exclusive, so hopefully it's something cool and interesting, and hopefully it's something I want to play. And then on December 10th as well, you have Roller Coaster Tycoon World for the PC, which this was kind of like a surprise to me. I've played these games before, like the Roller Coaster Tycoon and I don't know, whatever parks they had like years and years ago. I want to say like 20 years ago on like the PC. Just making hot dogs $2, making drinks $3, and entrance fee $50, and making roller coasters going up and down and diagonal. So if you don't know already, Roller Coaster Tycoon is obviously a roller coaster theme park simulator. So you can make all your roller coasters and different theme parks and little side shows and like throw the ball into the at the circle and get the guy dunk in the water and silly things like that. And obviously you can make concession stands and jack up the food prices and you can make the entrance fee free, but then you have to pay for all the rides, or you can have like $100 entrance fee and then have all the rides be free or whatever, or have a ticket system, or just a management of your own little theme park. So if you're into that kind of stuff, that could be fun for you. um, but again, it's a theme park simulator, so it's all over the head, top perspective. It's not The Sims where you're actually playing a character going through the theme park. But who knows? Maybe in World, maybe there is. You can zoom in all the way or something. But those games have been a fun time waster. Um, don't know if they're really worth like $60 or $50, however this is coming out. But if you're into those games and you have an itch for it, like if you've been playing like the last Roller Coaster Tycoon 2000 or whatever it was for like 10 years and you want something new, I mean, guess pick it up. I mean, that's something you can always find probably on a Steam sale for like $5, a little bit down the line. Then the next day after that, December 11th, you have Devil's Third for the Wii U, which kind of looks like this gritty, like dark game for the Wii U. So that looks like something good. Getting away from too much kid stuff. Not necessarily kid stuff, because I enjoy Mario and Zelda and all that stuff. But the Wii U doesn't have too many first party. Well, it's not really first party, but I mean it's a Wii U exclusive games like this. I mean, they had, what was it, Zombie U, which was actually pretty interesting of a game, but still not the best. So it's nice to see them actually kind of branching out from the Mario universe. And since there's not too many games coming out, definitely everyone here, you got to go see Star Wars: The Force Awakens on December 18th. Growing up watching the Star Wars, love them all. Obviously, I watched 4, 5, and 6 first, so I definitely like those a lot more. So I'm in that camp. Probably a lot of you younger guys like the first 3 movies best. It's just a thing of which ones you watched first. But I know like all my nieces and nephews were watching the 4, 5, and 6 first with them. We're not even bringing 1, 2, and 3 up with them. But not to say they're bad movies. All of the Star Wars movies are really good. But some of the edits that they made on the Blu-ray versions and stuff, if you haven't seen that, that's crazy. I think they got rid of like Jar Jar Binks in like one episode. Didn't they make like one edit where they just got rid of Jar Jar Binks entirely? Which is, Misa's so pissed. But whatever. All those, they were fun movies. The first 3 definitely look amazing. So I mean, I always thought maybe if they went back and remastered like 4, 5, and 6, like actually like reshot it, not just remastered it, but made it, But then that might ruin some of the specialness of it. But it's not bad to look at it. And also I've been waiting probably even longer than the Star Wars, because I think I kind of found out. Yeah, I think I found out about this before I found out about Force Awakenings. On the 25th, a little Christmas gift to me, The Hateful Eight. So Tarantino's new movie. I just love every movie he's made. Him and Robert Rodriguez. They're like the only 2 like writers and directors that I have all of their movies. I can't say that for any other writer or director. But I have every single Quentin Tarantino movie. I have every single Robert Rodriguez movie. I have every Quentin Tarantino / Robert Rodriguez movie. So I'm definitely biased towards these movies, but they're so good. Really funny, and dark and twisted and crazy, interesting stories. I mean, it's just everything. I think like the last one they made was Grindhouse, wasn't it? I don't even remember. I want to say Grindhouse was the last movie Tarantino made. I could be wrong on that. Not Grindhouse. What did he make? Death Race or not Death Race? Oh shit. Well, I got the Blu-ray right here. Let me see what the fuck. I can't believe I can't remember the name. Grindhouse. What was it? Death Proof. Son of a bitch. All right. I knew it was something with that. Death Proof. That was pretty funny. The way that wrapped up. I don't want to spoil it, but it's definitely like a funny spoof on like the horror movies. But you know, if you don't know, Quentin Tarantino, kind of like Adam Sandler, they kind of stick with the same cast. So Quentin Tarantino has, you know, he's bringing back Samuel L. Jackson, he's bringing back Kurt Russell, of course he's bringing back Zoe Bell, the beautiful stunt woman that just kicks ass in all his movies. Um, so the story about this is like they're all like bounty hunters trapped in a blizzard and stuff, and there's 8 of them, and they want to kill him. But anyway, this isn't about movies. This is about video games, and I just got lost in track time and stuff. Because I mean, there's really what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what 6? There's only 6 games coming out this month. At least 6 that I found. There's probably some more weird little games coming out, but yeah, that's it. So I might as well mention the 2 biggest movies coming out this year. Um, you know, definitely worth checking out. So if you can't afford any of these $60 releases, maybe you can afford the 10 to $15 to watch those movies. Yeah. You know, maybe I'll do like a holiday sale upload video or something, but I didn't do anything for Black Friday, so whatever. Christmas deals, you know, obviously just look on Steam and the PlayStation Store and Xbox Store. Maybe humblebundle.com if you're on the PC. They got some good sales there too. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. I'll also have a top 10 list sometime down the line in December, probably on the second week once I get my hands on Just Cause 3 and I finish up Rainbow Six Siege. Then I could kind of make my list. But I'll tell you right now, Just Cause 3, if it's anything like Just Cause 2, it's going to be up there. It's going to be in those top 3 probably. So Fallout 4 and The Witcher 3 is probably going to be up there too. So that's just a little taste at my list. It's probably the top 3 is probably going to be Just Cause 3, Witcher 3, and Fallout 4. Not necessarily in that order, but maybe in that order. Oh no, wait. Oh, don't forget about Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh yeah, I gotta sit down and go over this list. I gotta look at this. But yeah, those games right there that I mentioned, definitely in the top 5. So if you're not gonna be able to pick up any of these new games coming out this month for $60, definitely pick up any of those games that I mentioned. All of Just Cause 3 is coming out, but Witcher 3. Fallout 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5. I know The Witcher 3 and Metal Gear Solid 5 you can maybe still find for $25 to $30. I know they just were on sale for Black Friday, so maybe pick them up. But I think I spent 150 hours playing Metal Gear Solid 5 and finished it, did everything, except for a few hard missions that I couldn't wrap my head around towards the end. But played all the story missions that you didn't have to repeat. The Witcher 3, I think I put in maybe 80 hours, and I'm not even anywhere near done to that game. I just got into a sidetrack of doing all the side quests, the secondary missions, the Witcher hunts, the treasure hunts. There's so many side things to do in that game, and they're all so unique and good. It's unbelievable that some of the side missions turn into their own main story quest. But it's not. It's just a little side thing. And then when you play the main quest, you're going off on this other thing and this other thing and this other thing. So definitely worth any price you find that on. Then, of course, Fallout 4. It's probably like 400 hours if you actually play everything. I'm already at I think the last save I was close to 4 days time played. And it just came out, 10 days ago or something, 17 days ago. So I've definitely been playing that a ton. But it's definitely not the game of the year. But it's definitely in my top 3. But anyway, this isn't a top 10 list. This is just video game releases. So hey, if you stuck with me this long, thank you. If you're new to my channel, just hit that subscribe button. I know I have close to 1 million views, but I only have 300 subscribers, a little less than 300. So hit that subscribe button. It really does help. And if you don't feel like subscribing, subscribing is free. It's not anything else where you have to pay to subscribe. It's free. All you have to do is click that button once that says subscribe, and it helps me out a lot. But if not, just like the video if you like it. And to be honest, if you disliked it, dislike it. Hit that thumbs down. But if you hit that thumbs down, at least leave a comment saying what the hell you disliked about the video instead of just saying, dislike. And just like leave a comment saying what, like, hey, you rambled way too long at the end of the video, man. I had to hit a dislike. Like, what the fuck you doing? But just give me feedback. It's cool. It helps. I haven't really done videos in like 2 years, and then I started doing it again. So I'm just figuring it out again. Just putting shit up online. So anyway, guys, hope this kind of helped you pick out a game to get this December. Okay, if you're looking for this for your family or like getting kids, sorry, I swear, but definitely pick them up Just Cause 3 if they're old enough, because I know that's one game coming out this month that anybody can play and have a really good time, as long as they're like 13 and up and like shooting people. All right, guys. If I don't see you in another video, you don't watch another of my videos, have a happy happy holidays. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Just hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, all the good things, man. It helps out a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Definitely check out all my other videos that just like this. Thanks, guys.